Embalming is the art and science of preserving human remains by treating them with chemicals to avoid decomposition. The intention is to keep them suitable for public display at a funeral, for repatriation, or for medical and scientific purposes. Embalmers usually work at mortuaries or funeral parlors. They wear protective clothing in order to take universal precautions. They place and position the deceased on an embalming table and check the wrist or ankle tag to make sure that they are working with the correct deceased. They also check the paperwork to make sure that they have permission for embalming from the family and a death certificate. The first step in the embalming process is surgical, and the second step is cosmetic. Before the surgical embalming or cosmetic processes can begin, the body is washed in a disinfectant solution and the limbs are massaged and manipulated to relieve rigor mortis. Their next task is to select and mix the embalming fluids such as formaldehyde. During the surgical arterial embalming, bodily fluids are removed and are replaced with a formaldehyde-based chemical solution. It works like a blood transfusion. During the cosmetic procedure, the body is prepared for viewing by styling the hair, applying makeup, and setting the facial features. The deceased is then clothed and placed into the coffin. Embalmers want the deceased to look as natural and relaxed as possible in order to make the viewing experience a good lasting picture for family and friends. Sometimes, embalmers have to perform reconstructive surgery when the deceased was in any form of accident. Embalmers work very closely with funeral directors to meet the family's wishes. One of their duties is to clean and maintain the mortuary. When doing this, they have to ensure that they comply with all safety and health protocols. To consider a career as an embalmer, you must have a strong stomach when it comes to sights and smells. Have a high level of attention to detail, respect for various religions, and be ever mindful of laws and regulations. Dignity and respect for people is paramount when you want to follow this career.